Wow, welcome everyone. Great to have you all. Thank you so much for joining in. Hi, I'm Raj Kishore, your breath coach. And yes, today's topic is very, very interesting. How can we master this art of forgiving ourselves and releasing the pain, the emotional baggages that we are carrying using our breath and mind. So, are you all ready to jump into and deep dive into this topic? If you are ready, just message me here ready, and I welcome you all. So, this is going to be a very interactive session apart from me just giving you some gyan. So, I would humbly request you that all of you make sure that you be very, very interactive with me. Is that okay? Are we all agree to that? Ready, Sonal? Great. Awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Great, great, great. So, first of all, let us understand that what is forgiveness. And so, I want to ask you this question to every one of you, where you guys are stuck. Let me ask you this, that where you guys are stuck, where you find it difficult to forgive yourself. I want you to just meditate over this one thing. Most of the time what is happening is we do not resolve things, and we just keep blaming ourselves most of the time. And today ये हुआ ऐसा हुआ क्यों हुआ, and we will just keep on blaming ourselves or people or situation. अगर ऐसा नहीं होता तो शायद मेरे साथ बहुत अच्छा होता. We just keep doing all those things. So self forgiveness, it's not just one time, it's a whole process. Okay, and it is a very, very important process for mental health. And this is one such kind of a whole practice today we have done in our heart to heart session of diamond membership, where people just howl and cry because they could understand that what is going on within themselves. Okay, so it's a whole process. It is a very healing process if you are able to understand this. And it requires you to strike a balance between first thing, what is that? Taking responsibility. So make a note of it. Likh lo isko, if you can write down. Make a note of it. Take responsibility and maintaining a positive sense of self. Why did I say that? When you are saying sorry to yourself, okay, are you feeling guilt of doing something that passed in that you have done wrong? Okay, so first of all, just understand that uh, where people are actually stuck in forgiving themselves. So may I know, okay, I will give you some examples. So you may feel stuck in forgiving yourself because you are stuck in your past. You are not able to forgive and overcome your past issues. Some people, those who have hurt you, maybe, as well as you have done something that you are not able to overcome. Your expectations, your guilt are the biggest reason for you to keep on blaming yourself. And failed relationship, failed expectation that you were not able to fulfill. I had one such failed expectation, and it was very, very difficult. And I could only realize when I grew up, from my childhood to my married life, having the being the mother of two kids. And then something, that old memory come, and then I went through a process, and then I realized that I was still carrying the burden of not forgiving that that 12-year-old child who couldn't fulfill the expectation that she has built from herself of being excelling in the exam. I was a 10th grade student. I got 80% marks. I was in a UP board Hindi medium school, and I had this huge expectation from myself that I will be the meritorious students. I have to be in the merit. My teachers, my parents, I personally myself have this, that I want to be in merit, let's come what may. And I really worked hard. I was the brightest among the lot, but I got only 78%, and 80% was the cutoff. And that has broken me down like anything. That was my first incident of feeling and depression, because I could not forgive myself at all, that how I couldn't get it. It was, I sabotaged myself for the next 6 months. I was hardly a 10th grade board, yeah, and for the next 6 months I couldn't much speak to people. I was carrying a lot of baggages. After 6 months, I still remember, it was December 1995. I thought, okay, let me just let it go. Things happen. But I tell you, honestly, I still carried that baggage for the longest of the time, to very recently, even after being a mother. And it it took me to go through some processes to release that baggage. And when I look back, I realize that it has profoundly impacted my life. This one small incident where I could not forgive myself, I could not be at peace myself, of not being able to fulfill my expectation, my parents, my teachers, as I felt very shameful. So much of guilt, so much of embarrassment I was carrying. So, can we all be very honest, and can you all just share here with me where you are stuck and not being able to forgive? See, I don't want this session to be just a gyan session. I truly want that once you are here, you release some of your guilt, or you get the understanding, and so that you become empowered in this journey. So can you all just share here with me what is that is troubling you, your failed relationship, your past, your expectation that you couldn't fulfill? What has exactly happened in your life that is actually, your weaknesses, some mistakes that you have done? Maybe you did a cheating in the class, maybe you did chugli, I don't know what to say, uh, back bitching in something. Maybe you lost your hopes and dreams, you just gave up, and you are carrying those burden. So if you are carrying burden, if you don't want to go publicly, can you just message me here, EB, emotional burden? If you are carrying a lot of emotional burden, just message me here, EB, emotional burden. Just quickly message me here, everyone. What is that? Maybe you have judged some people, oh ye to aisa hai, and then you realize that you judged it, and you felt bad about yourself. Somewhere you are too much self criticizing also. Somewhere you are taking out mistakes, uh, and shortcomings at the work also. A lot of EB, EB, EB. Okay, thank you so much for being honest. So write down on a piece of a paper what burden exactly you are carrying, and let's release that burden with the help of body, mind, and breath, guys. Yeah. Okay. So, because I truly want it to be a more a Q&A session, you can message here also, so that I can help you in this. What is that you are struggling with? Otherwise, let's move on and let's understand what is the first thing you need to understand. First and foremost, it took me a lot of time to understand that it is a reality. Whatever has happened, it is a reality. Okay. So me not being able to come into, and that was a big thing, guys. Okay. That was at that time, can you understand, 10th grade girl has nothing else but this only one thing, that she should be in the merit list. Yeah. So first, it took me time, but I acknowledged this, acknowledging the reality that this has happened. You cannot fight with it. So I tell you one very interesting thing that I told recently to my community members, in community call, as well as in today's heart to heart session. There are only three kind of businesses, guys, and listen to me very carefully. Note it down. First one is my business, whatever I do. Second one is your business, whatever the people around you are doing, your parents, your teachers, your kids, your spouse, your office mate, everything. Jo bhi wo kare. And third thing is God's business. and God's business is the reality. Whatever has happened is not in your control. Calamities, accidents, whatever has happened, you cannot change. I cannot change the board results. Even though I knew that I get the good marks, I must have get good marks because I have totaled it and everything. And for me, I felt that I have got lesser mark than what I have done. So I was in a blame mode. But the moment I acknowledged in December 1995 that, okay, this has happened, Yukti, recognize it that this is the reality. So, first rule is what? Acknowledge. So, can you all just write here, acknowledge, so that I understand that yes, you are learning with me? Can you all just right here? And this is what I truly want. So I acknowledge, and then write down whatever where you are stuck. So if you are, I acknowledge that I had a failed relationship. I acknowledge that this has happened to me. What has happened to me? That I couldn't continue my job because of my father's illness. I accept that and I make a peace with it. So first is the acknowledgement, second is acceptance. Now, how we can go further more deeper? This is your second level, okay? Acceptance. How do you feel? So, I want you all to just do it with me. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And this time, I want you to breathe out through your mouth. Again, take a deep breath in and breathe out through your mouth, making a big ha sound. And just feel all the sensations that you are feeling all over your face, your body. Maybe your heart is little rising up as you say that I accept the fact that this has happened to me. I lovingly accept this. Okay, what all things you will be saying, everyone? That I acknowledge and accept. Okay, and I acknowledge the feelings associated with it. So for me, I'm giving you the example. For me, it was feeling shameful, feeling guilt. So experience that, the feelings of guilt that I was carrying. I accept that it's okay to feel guilty. We are human. Okay, हो गया मुझसे. नहीं, कुछ कुछ चीजें मेरे हाथ में नहीं है. मैं हर चीज अपने कंट्रोल में नहीं रख सकती. मेरा काम था अच्छे पेपर राइट करना, अच्छा लिखना, वो मैंने किया. आई डिड माई बेस्ट, right? So first one is acknowledge. I acknowledge that this has happened, and I accept that whatever has happened is not in my control anymore now, right? Anymore now. So this is where I am coming from, the deep compassion by accepting that, right? And now the third thing is appreciate. Yeah. I want you all to appreciate yourself. Okay. It took me a lot of time to start appreciating myself, treating myself that it's okay. It's okay to make mistake. It's okay not to get good marks also, because few things are not in the same in your control. Now tell me one thing. If the same thing has happened to you, what would I be saying to you? Okay, suppose here we have Sonal. So if suppose Sonal, this thing has happened to you, so what would I be saying to you? I'll be saying it's okay, Sonal, कोई बात नहीं, ऐसा हो जाता है, sometimes it happens, things are not your control, right? It's okay. Do not lose hope. I know you are a good, very, very good at studies. You are exceptionally intelligent. Life is not ending here. You are just beginning. It's okay to fail because you learn from your mistake. So I will give all gyan to Sonal, right? So when any of our friend is in situation, we give all gyan to them. But when it comes to ourselves, we forget to appreciate ourselves. And this is where I want you all to appreciate yourself. Build that talk. Build that talk. Treat yourself as a friend that you need to talk as. You don't need any other person. You need your own better self only to talk to yourself. Okay, you only your biggest motivator. Are you all your biggest motivator, guys? By the way, huh? Who all are think that you are your biggest motivator? Just message me here, BM, if you think that yes, I am my biggest cheerleader. I'm my biggest cheerleader. Tell me very quickly. Okay. So I am my biggest cheerleader. Always, always remember that you be your biggest cheerleader, biggest motivator. And those deepest, darkest of the moment when you are feeling alone, guilt, and all those blame and shame, stay there with yourself. Motivate yourself. Be there. Be your best cheerleader. Right? So what all things we have done so far? Three A's. What is the first? Acknowledge, accept, appreciate. Right? Now the third thing is, fourth thing is, now if you have done already these three things, yeah, then the fourth thing is just release. Let go of negative emotions, grudges, your judgments, your self inner critic, and everything. And how you will do is, I will just teach you some very, very powerful breathwork practice. Okay, would you like to learn the powerful breathwork practice to let go and forgive yourself? If you would love to, just message me here, love, or send me some heart emojis. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Akula, Sonal, Purushottam, Chiraswi. Wow, I like that name, Chiraswi Akula. Very nice. Dhanvantri. Thank you, everyone. Now, we will be doing this right away, okay, but let me just finish off the 5 points. What is that? Now the fifth point is learning. What lesson you have learned, right? So identify the lesson that you have learned. By the way, I tell you, that was my first biggest failure in my life. 10th grade exam, 78%, less than 2% of being meritorious. Can you imagine? And you may be laughing also. And later, now I laugh actually. I have not been grateful in my life for getting what I have received. 78% is not a joke, and that too in UP board Hindi medium in the year 1995. I know how much hard work I have been through. But still, you know how our mind is. We don't focus on what we have, we focus on things that we don't have. वो 2% से मैं कैसे रह गई, मेरा सारा एनर्जी दिमाग वहीं पे लग गया, एंड दैट वाज माय बिगेस्ट फेलियर. You know, in you know, as I was growing, क्योंकि मैं कभी हारी नहीं थी. I have never tasted failure in my life. I've been always first, coming first in the class, whether in the sports and everything. So this was a big shocker to me, and that's the reason I truly want here all the parents, those who are there, and if you are the one who is going to, it's okay to fail, and this is the first lesson you please teach your kids also. This is the same lesson you need to learn to yourself also. It's okay. Life में आप breathe कर रहे हो ना, जब तक सब बढ़िया है, सब अच्छा है. This is what I have learned. Anything and everything is happening in your life is okay. Be grateful that you are alive. I'm grateful that I am alive. I have my next breath and the next breath to work on myself, to excel in life. I'm here to learn from my, from my failures, whatever is happening to me. So identify the lesson and take it as a personal growth opportunity. Okay, and rise from that experience. Rise from your experience. Thank you, Garden Vlogs. Thank you, Kasuriji. Thank you. So don't get stuck. We all have something or the other, but the the life is move on. क्योंकि जब आप स्टक हो जाते हो ना, तो पानी कैसा हो जाता है, बदबू आने लगती है, स्टिंकिंग होने लगता है ना, राइट? पानी भी अगर एक जगह रुका रहता है, स्टिंक करता है. Be the water that is flowing. Allow yourself to flow. So there will be rocks, there will be mountains. Can you be like a river that flows in between the rock? So can I allow myself to flow with the flow of life? Can I trust the life that there is something good will always, always happen to me? All these downs are actually are the invitation that I'm gonna rise also. After every night there comes a day, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, Rasvi, Gajalakshmi, for sharing. Very nice. Wow, awesome. So you learned. So Gajal Lakshmi is saying that she failed in math on the 10th, but next time she studied again and got 80 out of 100. What a wonderful sharing. Awesome, awesome. So yes, this is what I want to share with you all, that start accepting and loving yourself. Acknowledge what all things has happened that you are still cribbing about in the past. Yeah, so work on those things by acknowledging, accepting, appreciating. These are the three A's. Remember that. Releasing and learning the lessons. Release those and learn the lesson. So how breathwork can be helpful to you? Breathwork is extremely, extremely powerful. You can start practicing deep belly breathing practices that I always share, but today I will share some new practice also. So I want you all to, what happens is when we do not forgive and we carry a lot of guilt and shame within ourselves, they actually manifest in a lot of aches and pains in our body also, and our body gets tightened up also. So I want you all to do this. This will really, really help you. Your anger issues, if you are having that anger issues also. Okay. Yeah. So you can, you will squeeze your whole body. Okay, just squeeze your whole face, your neck, your shoulder, your hands. Just keep squeezing it. Keep squeezing, keep squeezing. I will just show you. And then you will exhale through your mouth and slowly release and let go. And you will say, I release all shame, guilt. Okay. As you exhale, imagine that you are releasing all guilt, shame, whatever you are carrying, just keep releasing. With every inhale, I forgive myself. With every exhale, I release all the guilt, shame. Okay. All the guilt, shame. Just keep saying this thing, and the magic of words, the affirmations that you are doing with every breath are very, very powerful. With the air you take, you are actually anchoring these emotions and feelings. So can we all do this? Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze your face, your hands, and everything. Keep squeezing. And exhale, I let it go. Inhale, I forgive myself. Exhale, I release and let it go. All the old thought patterns that no longer I need. Inhale, I forgive myself and welcome new thought patterns. I love and approve myself. I'm worthy, I'm enough. I exhale and I let go, release all the old thought patterns that are holding me, that are not allowing me to open up my wings and flew in the sky. Inhale and experience the vastness, the abundance of the universe. Exhale and release those chains, those shackles that you have built around yourself, those limiting beliefs, those negative emotions, those blockages. Free yourself. Keep exhaling and freeing yourself. Inhale deeply and imagine that your soul, yeah, imagine the situation that you have found yourself stuck. You forgive that small child or any age of yours where you feel, you visualize, imagine, forgive that, hug that person, hug that your own image. Exhale and let go of. Inhale deeply and exhale fully, and just observe your whole face, all those sensation over your face. Just be in this very present moment. Keep breathing. Let all the emotions that are coming up, let them come. Acknowledge and let it go. Whatsoever you are feeling, it's okay. Without any judgment, stay detached. Breathe in through your nose. You can breathe out through your mouth also. And with every half breath of exhale, keep releasing. We'll end with hug yourself. So your right palm over your left palm over your right shoulder. Just hug yourself. Drop your head over your left shoulder. Just be there. And just say to yourself, I accept and love myself the way I am. I appreciate myself the way I am. Keep a gentle smile and then gradually rub your palms, take it to your eyes. And you can open your eyes with a gentle smile. Take a deep breath in and stretch your arm. And as you breathe out, bring your palms at the heart center, shoulders rolled back, and just say, I'm grateful to my breath. I'm grateful to my healthy body, mind, and soul. I'm grateful to this whole universe. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Breathe wellness in abundance. Are you feeling light, by the way? I want to ask this question. How are you feeling? Do you feel that you were able to release? If you're feeling light and feeling that yes, release has happened, if you have done it honestly with me, you will surely feel that. And watch this video again, do this simple practice, simple yet profound practice, and let me know how have been your experience. Come back, do this practice, keep doing it, practice till you clean it. And if you are someone who would love to more, I would certainly help you. Yeah, can you all just message me? How are you all feeling? Huh? Okay. So with this, I would like to close the session. I have another session of my breathathon class now with my community members. So all my community members, those who have also joined, jump into the class. We have another session. And those who are not yet, and if you would love to learn, and it's not about just learning some breathing practices, it's about building your breath, building your life. Master your breath to master your life. And if this is your intention, I would love to certainly help you in this journey of breathing fitness. Yeah, I have given here the link. You all can join if you wish to. I am conducting this breath energy master class. You can join and jump in. Yeah, take care. Thank you, everyone. Purushottam, Garden Vlogs, Kasturi ji, everyone. Thank you. Stay blessed, everyone. Breathe wellness in abundance. This is Yukti Raj Kishore signing off. And make sure, guys, that you please like, subscribe to my channel, give your comments and do practice. आप आए हैं, आपने कुछ सीखा है, प्रैक्टिस करिए और इसको स्प्रेड करिए. So please share it with your family and friends. You never know who need it. In fact, this kind of a knowledge, every one of us need that, right? Thank you. Stay blessed. Breathe. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, everyone.